the
There we
City
go. Get it
Pigeons,
up. Let's go.
Birds of a
Let's
Feather,
go.
Tailgate Podcast. Give it up.
Let's get loud.
Let's turn the week.
Good loud.
Wow. Listen, very excited about all of you good people coming down to check out the podcast. And I think we did obviously lure you in with the smash burgers and the Fink's hoagies and the beers, but whatever it takes to get you here. So thank you for coming. We're very excited. This guy right here is very excited.
He's
this
going to be
gentleman.
our first guest. He's going to be the first one
All right,
on
we're
the
very
line,
excited to have
the
you
live
on,
line.
pal. And I just want to say right off the bat, we got Rock Matthews over here to my right.
What up?
We got Mike Meech. Meech, what's up?
Good evening, everyone.
Tom, the man, Henneman to my left. And Mark Goodhart all the way there. How you doing, Mark?
Somebody's missing. Where's
Let's
Fink?
go.
Where's the guy who guaranteed that he would be here on time today?
Did he make a guarantee?
Not here.
He made a guarantee on Twitter, I believe.
I think we need to get started. Let's get right into it.
Wait, truthfully, Fink delivered the hoagies, and that's what we really needed. You know, having him on the show is a good thing, but the hoagies are really important, so he did do that. So we got to give Fink credit for that.
It's a busy day for them,
guys,
man. He's probably still slicing salami somewhere, man.
Definitely. So huge game coming up here. A very quick turnaround for us. We just had everybody at the Coop for the opener. Now we got to do the Thursday night. Amazing. I'm excited.
I was almost out with a rib injury like Reed Blankenship and Kenny Gainwell.
Everybody's got a damn rib injury. Half these people are going to have a rib injury after eating all this food. They'll be all right.
Gainwell played 90% of the snaps last week. We're going to miss him.
Yeah, we'll get into all that. But what we decide is this. For today's episode, we want to make this about interacting with the people. There you go.
That's
Number one guy through the camera frame.
I set the over-under before the show at 6.5 on people who walk in front of the camera. No, he only counts as one.
Right.
Is that two?
Come on, man.
It counts as one.
Just go.
It counts as one.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Stand in front of it. Just stand right in front of it.
No, don't block him.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
One of the realities.
You go ahead.
It's all right, man.
I'm playing with you.
Quick. Hurry up.
You forgot your hoagie, man. Why didn't you take the hoagie?
Okay, one of the realities of doing a show at a tailgate.
He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do.
Now he's stuck.
We got a huge line for the two robbers.
He's in a rip current.
So what are you going to do? Tom, you cool with this?
Yeah, so listen. First of all, we have some new sponsors, new partners here today. Two Robber Seltzer out of Fishtown. Brought their seltzer. Brought their smash burgers. However, I bricked a little bit on the grill, so we're running a little bit behind. And when I say we, I mean me. This is not on them.
Tom was
this is on me.
Assembling the grill.
This is not on them.
Half an hour
ago. But I'm telling you, they're delicious. Vic and Ashok are out here themselves. Chef Tony, make sure you give them some love. Welcome them down here to the Pigeon Fam. And
shout out to
back to you,
Two
Jesse.
Robbers, we love you. And we got their hard seltzers out here. Yeah, baby. I'm going to get into a little
Michelle,
each
you're
one of
looking
these.
for that pumpkin one. I think the pumpkin's
Shout out Kenwood
gone.
and their street team.
Yeah, Kenwood is here en masse today with the street team. They're absolutely killing it. Everybody's killing it. So here's the thing. We got a big game, and what we decided for the episode, and apologies, we got some wind. That might factor into the game. We got a good amount of wind. And on cue, we got a drum line coming through. We'll be all right. We're going to make it through. So here's what we decided for today's episode. We're going to go like WIP style, because we never get a chance to have people on and give their points. So you're going to come on first time, long time. I mean, everyone's a first time, long time. You might be a first time, not that long time, or never even heard of it.
I better get to him quick.
I don't know. So we're going to bring up our first guest right here. This gentleman who's looking for his backpack. Let's get him in here. Can we get him in here?
Looking for his Eagles backpack.
What? Who's the gentleman looking for his backpack?
You gotta get him.
He's looking for a way home.
Someone's got to actually
What kind of questions you got for these guys? Anyway,
well, we're going to see what they're going to do to the table. So we want to really get the community involved. And we're going to start with our first guy here who's ready to go. He's got the Eagles necklace on. Here he comes. Are you guys prepared for this?
We got Dan coming up.
man.
Dan's ready to talk about the birds.
Dan says that from Twitter.
All right, we got Dan here.
All right, we got Dan. Wait, Dan, you have to say
My man
your
Dan
name and
can
where
barely
you're
stand.
from.
All right. I'm at Dan Says That. I'm from South Jersey.
All right.
And I need to know, DeAndre Swift, he's taking the lead role, right?
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anytime touchdown, first half touchdown, DeAndre Swift is the guy.
All right. You can
Kenny
look that
was
way.
inactive last week. Gainwell was out with the rib injury.
Right.
It's
I see where
DeAndre
this
Swift
is headed.
time.
I like it.
Nick Sirianni was like, yo, we gotta get this guy involved.
Right.
This is his time.
I think you're right. And
But you have to form that in a question.
Dan, stay back there, Dan. Stay back.
Dan did a good job.
Get back
Dan
on the
made his
mic.
point.
Dan's money.
Good job.
Dan likes the Eagles by 2 touchdowns. You say 2 touchdowns?
I think the Eagles win by 10. I think the Vikings are going to go up early. If you got the DraftKings up 7 promo, I'm taking the Vikings money line because they might get up early. But the Eagles are winning this.
Vikings
Jalen
money
Hurts
line?
is about to have a coming out party. He had a bad week
Dan
last week.
confused me.
He's about to roll this week, baby. Let's go.
What do you think
like
about
it.
how many
Jalen
turnovers? I see you got
Hurts.
the turnover chain going
Jalen
over here.
Hurts
How many
has 2
turnovers
touchdowns
we got?
himself.
How many turnovers we got today?
By who?
Schmirk Cousins.
What do you mean by who?
Kirk
How many-
Cousins? 2.
2, baby.
2 Schmirk.
Slay is taking one in the house, and
Another one?
yeah,
I don't know
Slay's
about
taking
that.
one in the house.
I like it.
And
Get
then
greedy,
I'm
Dan.
gonna say, who's the guy who sucked last week at middle linebacker?
All right, Dan. Thank you so much.
Dan the Man. Check him out, Dan the Man on Twitter. Check him out.
All right.
Jesse,
He's
Thank you,
had
Dan.
one too
Can I just
many,
say
I
one
can say,
thing?
but he's all
Sure.
good. He's good with me.
So,
Thank you, Dan.
for anyone who has watched or listened to Sunday's episode, we opened our coupe, 1025 Hamilton, and some people may say that a few of us had too good a time before we went on air. So evidently tonight's plan is instead of us drinking before the episode, we're just going to bring really drunk people up on stage.
Good
I like
idea,
that
Mark.
plan.
I like it.
I like that
it.
plan.
Put it back on them.
We
I'm not a
stay
part of that, to be
sober.
clear.
Yeah, I'm struggling over here. I'm this delicious 2 robbers punch is going down like glass right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, boy. Well, that's
I'm
all
still
right. You'll be
struggling.
more focused during the game.
Still
Rocky.
recovering from Sunday, just like
You'll
the
be more
players.
so,
yes, sir.
So, real quick to talk a little bit about the game itself. We know that we've got a handful of serious injuries going on for the Birds. What is it? Gainwell, Blankenship. Who am I missing?
Nakobe
Dean, Bradbury. I mean, it's all across the board. I got some insight because our buddy Seamus Clancy was nice enough to stop by early on, as he does. We appreciate
Seamus
it.
Clancy from the Philly Voice.
Seamus Clancy from the Philly Voice. If you're not paying attention to him, what are you doing? But he had a beautiful linen suit on, by the way. It was a great linen suit, a good look for him.
He's always dressed nice.
I asked him for, the down low on the Vikings because I was wondering, do they have any injuries? And it's worth noting that their center, their center is out, and they got a guy who's a journeyman backing them up. And with the Eagles, you got Jordan Davis, you got Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox, Milton Williams. These guys are going to be breathing down the neck.
Do they have 2 interior linemen out?
We got 4.
No, I'm talking about them. Do they have 2 interior linemen out?
I actually don't know. I just know about the center.
So that dude's gonna have to get that ball out quick, which I don't see happening.
Yeah. And we're coming at him. And that's a big
coming
deal.
at him.
To me,
they're not
here's
gonna be able to
2
run the ball
fumbled
either.
snaps tonight, minimum.
that would be great. To me, I look at it like this. I don't see a reason why the offense shouldn't be able to execute. Yes, we're down Gainwell, but we've got Swift, who we didn't even use. I don't see any reason why the offense shouldn't be able to go. Seamus also told me that their cornerbacks are not very good, right? So I think we should be able to exploit that. And it becomes a question of, I think, can Minnesota keep up with us on offense?
I just see
No, buddy. No, Dan.
I just see that the line getting to Kirk all day. If he doesn't get that ball out fast, it's going to be a long night for him. He's going to get sacked probably 6 times. I'm going 6 sacks.
How many times do you have to see Kirk Cousins underperform in front of Philadelphia fans before you realize that he can't win a game?
But you know what's funny? I think most of us have a little recency bias there because I heard them talking on WIP today in the morning show, and they were talking about how there were actually a couple games back in, I think it was 2019, 2020, something like that, where Kirk actually balled out and they beat us. And I had completely blocked that out because we've done so good lately against them. So, Kirk has had some games against us. I don't think we can make the mistake of just saying it's guaranteed that he's going to lay it down.
There's a difference between primetime Kirk and regular Sunday Kirk. Regular Sunday Kirk's usually pretty good. Primetime Kirk stinks.
I hear you. I don't buy into that.
That's a thing.
You think it's a thing?
It's a thing. Primetime
really?
Kirk
It's an
is a
absolute
thing.
thing.
Do you think Kirk is like, oh gosh, it's a primetime game? I don't think so, man. That's probably a little bit random, I'm guessing.
Here's my deep analysis, right? So
Get deep,
Justin
Rob.
Jefferson's like more of a downfield threat, I would say. In order for them to be successful tonight, they're going to have to get that ball out quick. So I'm talking like 3-step drops, which is not like conducive to Justin Jefferson's game.
Right.
So I think he'll be shut down. Or Kirk's going to have to hold the ball long enough to get him the ball and just get sacked all game. So I just don't see this being a good game for Kirk or Justin Jefferson.
Check us out analyzing the game when it's going to be over when this podcast is aired.
You got a point.
True,
Well,
true.
and on that
Wait,
note,
this ain't live?
This is not live, Rocky.
Oh, wait, we have Bethel in the building.
Not Rock. Hey.
We got the DMV.
Right. I mean, we're looking.
Anyway, it just doesn't work out for them today. Like,
Would you guys like a Jello shot?
Would we like a Jello shot?
what?
I may or may not have done this one.
Is that an AI
What the
jersey,
hell
like
is this?
Virginia
I've got a high
Beach?
school AI jersey
Okay.
on.
Nice.
Yeah.
For those
I'm
of
also
you-
originally from Virginia.
There you go.
I came
Are
up
you
to
even old
Philly.
enough to know who AI is?
Newport News, where at?
So you know him as Bubba Chuck.
Sorry? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I have no
my
idea
bad.
what I'm holding. These look like the devices that you impregnate animals
trust
with
me.
that I've
Trust
seen
me.
online.
You seem nice. They can trust to drink this.
Yes.
If
it's
you're
a little
listening
strong,
and
but
not
it's good.
watching,
Mark did it,
this
if
is
that
a
makes you feel any better.
12-inch device that you can use to project liquid into any opening.
I remember those from Cancun.
I'm very
Senior Week.
afraid.
Come on, Meech.
You
I don't
seem
know
like
how
a
we
nice
do
person
this.
and all,
Meech
but I ain't
has,
drinking
I don't
that
drink.
shit.
I'm
Come on,
not the
man.
one
I
to
ain't
vote on.
drinking
Or
that.
do you
Wha-
want
wait.
other shots?
All right, hold on, wait.
It's all over Meech's chest.
What's your name again?
I'm Jamie.
Jamie. Okay, can
Meech
you...
got squirted on by the.
Where are you
No,
from
no,
now,
bro.
Jamie?
All right, hold on.
I'm from Philly now, but I'm originally from Arlington, Virginia.
All right, can you explain to me what I'm holding, please?
You are holding a delicious Jello shot that is flavored raspberry and very good, and a little strong on the vodka,
Okay.
but worth it.
And if I were to take this shot, how would I go about it to make
Put
sure
it
that
in
I
your
don't
mouth
spray it
and
on
then
myself?
push it down.
Okay,
Don't
but you gotta
push
take
too
this
hard.
little tip off.
Yes, take the tip
I
off,
remember the tip. Okay, here we go, folks. I'm doing this for the content.
Let's
Okay,
see
here
if
we go.
it's the same.
and then inject it straight up.
Oh.
That's not it.
Shit. Well,
Yeah,
I
way to
look
go.
like I look like I got
fail,
murdered.
major fail.
Goodhart, could you get us a few paper towels over there, my man?
Guys,
Jamie, you want to
thank
shout
you.
anything out? Like, is this your company, or are you just out here for fun?
No, I'm
giving out
just here
shots?
because I'm in love with the Philly fan, and so I'm actually a Commanders fan.
Tom.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, what?
I know, I'm
Whoa.
so sorry.
You're what?
Hold
Wait,
up.
she's from there. You're from the
Record
area.
scratch.
That's
Yes,
fine.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's
I'm
your home. That's
sadly,
okay. That's
yeah.
okay. That's your
Hey,
home.
you know
But
what?
I am out here. I'm wearing the green.
That's
I
what
love
she-
Allen
she's in.
Iverson
All right, you know why we're not
We
mad
all
at you?
love Allen Iverson.
You know why we're not mad at you for being a Commanders fan?
because it's sad.
Because they suck.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I know.
why, because the
It's funny,
Commanders
I
suck.
had Carson Wentz. It was so painful. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
I've suffered.
I guess it's better to have Sam Howell than Carson Wentz.
Is it though? Is it?
I don't know.
It's barely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, well, I've shot red liquid all over
She
myself.
seems to know her football, I will say
So
that.
that's
She
good.
knew about the quarterback change.
What do you think about tonight's game, Jamie? What do you
The bar
think? What do you
is
think? Jamie, what do you think about tonight's game?
You're
Sorry?
getting a breakdown
Tonight's
from a
game.
Commanders fan.
Tonight's game, all I have to say is fuck Kirk Cousins and fuck the Vikings.
Oh, wow.
She
There we
did.
go. There we
I
go.
told you. She knew what time it is.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, thank you.
Hey,
Look at the
listen.
crowd.
Real quick,
Hey,
quick
Jesse,
culinary
hold on,
update.
Jamie. I got
Culinary
one more thing
update.
before
Culinary
Jamie goes.
update. We have sold out of burgers, and by sold out, meaning that we sold out of what we were able to make, and I apologize. Come and yell at me. Do not be upset with our
Can we
friends.
boo him?
All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold on,
No.
Jesse. One last thing before Jamie goes, and I don't know if you can get around so the camera can see your fit because it's this AI Hampton High School jersey. It's unbelievable. And just so you all know, we got to pay the
Oh,
bills,
yeah.
and A-Best Swag is
Damn,
one of
let's
our
go.
sponsors. For
ahead.
any clothes you need, go to A-Best Swag, and Jamie is the A-Best Swag fit of the game right here tonight.
Nice,
Beautiful.
nice. Well
What
done, well
Mark's
done.
referring to is the wonderful makers of both the City Pigeons t-shirts, the Schwarby shirt, the Underdog shirts, which are sold to benefit Be Philly, Jason Kelsey's nonprofit. Hey, and by the way, last Friday, I had the wonderful opportunity to attend the premiere of the new Kelsey documentary.
Hey, how was that, man?
It was fantastic. Let me tell you, I felt honored to be in the building for that. My good friend Connor Barwin, executive producer, and I'm happy to say it's #1 on Amazon Prime right now. Let's give it up for Jason, Connor, everybody, dude. Beautiful
Shout
stuff.
out
Those
to
guys
legends. Shout out
those
to
guys are the
legends.
absolute best, and we
Animals.
love them.
I saw that. Was there looked a little star-studded? Who was all down there? Some big name people?
You know, there was a lot of players there. Actually, Nick Sirianni was in there.
Okay.
Actually,
Big-
so I
big dick
asked
Nick.
Kelsey's mom to take a picture with me, and she was not excited about it. She did it.
I don't see why. Why not?
She did it, but like reluctantly. So Mrs. Kelsey kind of
Look
like
at you, fanboying
she
again.
kind of
Wait,
faded
was she
me.
wearing
in trouble.
half
That's
and
not
half?
cool.
Was she
You know what?
going?
I think she was. I think she was.
That's
I can't
weird.
remember
That's not
exactly.
She should be
Into the
asking to
crowd.
take a picture with you.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. She should recognize
We
me.
saw
but-
our people down there, Nadav and
Nadav and Subers were there, our
saw them.
homies. Our homies.
That was there.
Pigeons.
So let me just set the scene a little bit here for you guys real quick. We got a wonderful setup of food on the left. Kenwood brought their bar down. We got all these people. We've effectively blocked off any cars from coming down to this area at the lot. We've got the link behind us. I couldn't be more excited. How about the weather out here, gentlemen?
It's
Can we talk about
perfect.
the weather?
The location, the weather. and the ass beating the Eagles are about to put on the Vikings. It's all perfect.
Now,
it's great.
Do we, and I think we have to kind of go on the record on this, do we feel like this is an ass beating? And I just want to take it back to last year. We did this show on the Thursday night game. I believe, was it Thursday?
Yeah. No, it might have been a Sunday
Vikings
night.
game.
I think it was Sunday night? Whatever
it was. A Monday. Okay, it was a Monday.
Thank you.
And I think it was the Eagles opener, actually. Again, I could be getting this all wrong. It doesn't matter.
It was.
Okay.
Because I read today the last 2 times that the Eagles played the Vikings in the home opener, they've made the Super Bowl.
Oh.
How's that for a little
that.
stat?
So are they making the Super Bowl again this year?
I mean,
History would say so.
That's the idea. That's the idea.
Nice.
Okay.
Who we got coming up next?
So we got to talk about.
I just got declined, so I'm working on it.
You got declined. Keep working. I remember last year.
Grab some of the OG fans.
Trev,
like
we got a lot.
We got a hometown favorite coming on.
Yeah, we do.
Trevor from Ocean City.
We got Kensington finest, and this is not what you're thinking.
Here we go. Trev, where do you identify?
As far as where I'm from?
Yeah, Trevor from where?
I now live in Kensington for a little bit longer.
Mark, can you get that mic up? Because Trevor's a big-ass dude. He's a big-ass dude. We need that up for him.
Oh,
there you go. Just pull that baby up. All right, there we go. All right, Trev, this is your time. Tell us what you got.
I was just going to segue off of Jamie's Iverson jersey. That was obviously incredible. And I couldn't help but look over my shoulder to the right here. We'll eventually get to that camera. But I was thinking about the China jerseys that I've seen out here in the parking lot.
Oh, wow.
And I kind of wanted to take on that where it's like, hey, fuck fanatics, can't get a jersey, can't get the Kelly Green at all. But then I see the China jerseys, and look, I looked on DHgate myself this week and everything, and I was desperate times. But I hope this isn't somebody's friend here, but I'm just looking at this thing and I'm like, fuck, I can't actually put that thing on my body.
I'm seeing some Kelly Green looking real light out here.
Now, here's the thing. Rocky has been known to frequent the China purveyors.
Rocky? You're talking about Trevor's brother, maybe, not me.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh, you got a jersey from him.
Squirrel is known to have a couple Ben Simmons jerseys that got some thread coming off them and everything like that.
So the Radical Squirrel happens to be Trevor's brother, and the Radical Squirrel is the guy who buys them from China. Is that right, Rock? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, you're 100% correct. I don't know how I got thrown there buying fucking illegal jerseys from China.
This brings up a relevant topic. Rocky, today there was a post on City Pigeons where we laid out a bunch of jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
And that may or may not have come from your collection. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so I got about 6 jerseys in my current rotation. I was unsure about which one to wear tonight, so I just threw it out there. You wanted us to get some more engagement with the crowd.
You don't have to explain that part.
My bad. Whatever. I wanted to get some engagement. I wanted to find out what jersey I should wear today.
Right.
It seemed
what were
like
the selections, real quick?
It seemed like what were the selections?
Yeah.
I had my Kelsey Super Bowl jersey from last year.
Okay.
My Nick Foles Super Bowl jersey.
Wait, hold on, real quick, because this is important. The Kelsey jersey was from the Super Bowl last year.
That we lost.
And the Foles jersey was from the Super Bowl he was in.
That we won.
Okay, and what else?
I had this one that I'm wearing right now, the Jalen Hurts Kelly Green.
Okay.
I had my Mitchell and Ness Randall Kelly Green throwback.
Okay.
Had my black Brian Westbrook jersey, and then my black Mike Vick.
Okay, and what you ultimately ended up choosing the Jalen Hurts Kelly Green, which I feel like you it's hard to go away from that on the opening game.
The overwhelming consensus was go with the Kelly Green, and I wore the Randall on Sunday, so I figure I wore the Randall on Sunday, might as well wear the Hurts today.
All right, now Trev,
this is great insight into our
great insight.
Brilliant minds here.
I voted for Michael Vick because that was going to be the least common to have out here.
That would have been good. We could have made it a Reddick jersey with some duct tape and a marker.
If I would have had the time to grab it before I left this morning, I was planning on wearing my Foles Super Bowl jersey just to shake Vikings fan. Like they remember that shit.
Yeah.
They remember Foles.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you wear the Foles, the Vikings fans, you're in their head. Now, Meech, are you saving the Kelly Green
I'm waiting
for that Miami game?
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm not breaking out the Kelly Green until they break out the Kelly Green in solidarity with the Birds.
When I was collecting them jerseys, I was like, man, my collection's kind of weak. I only had 6 jerseys in there
That's
in the
a pretty
frame.
good
And I'm
collection.
like, is that a good collection or a shitty one?
I think that's a good collection.
Is that a good?
Six is a lot. I think that's
you want to get my collection at home? I've got laying around T.O., Deshaun Jackson, Zach Ertz, Connor Barwin, and A.J. Brown, and Lane Johnson.
But you also have the Rendell half and half Pittsburgh.
That's true. So what Rock is alluding to, and it's actually interesting. So when my dad was the governor, the Steelers and the Eagles were this close to playing in the Super Bowl. which would have been amazing because we would have gotten to go. But the Eagles lost to the Cardinals.
Yes.
But somebody gave us a jersey that's split down the middle. And half of it is Steelers, half of it is Eagles, and it says Rendell. I'll have to bring that in. It's a great... By the way, I'm going to wear the Kelly Green helmet that my dad got from Ray Rhodes.
Yeah, that's sick. You brought that in before.
Yeah, I'm going to wear that for the podcast on the Miami game.
Anyway, we got a guest up here, Trevor. Trevor usually wears a jersey when he comes to the games.
Well, he's just a lot lizard today.
I came directly from work, and before that I came directly from Atlantic City Surfing. The fact that I got this on, I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, you're looking good. You're looking good,
I think
at least you didn't get Jell-O shot stains all over your fucking shirt in the first 3 minutes of the fucking podcast.
Squirted on.
I forgot to take I didn't know it had a lid on it.
Here,
I just squirted it and all shot back
and
on
we'll
it.
inject this right into you.
If anybody, Trevor, get back on the mic. If anybody doesn't know Trevor, where can they check your shit out? Because Trevor's kind of a big deal. I don't know if anybody knows this around here, but Trevor's kind of a big deal.
Wait, I do want to say this, Trevor. Okay, not everybody knows Trevor's deal. Today, Trevor woke up at like 4 in the morning.
It that way.
Went surfing in Atlantic City, drove to Urban Outfitters and took photos all day, and then came here to the parking lot. And
that's a gamer.
Trevor, if you go to @TallTeeth on Instagram, is a world-renowned surf photographer who travels the world, taking pictures of surfers. Incredible. He and I grew up in Ocean City. He used to take pictures of my chubby ass out there surfing, and that honed him for his success. Trevor, speak to all of this.
Can confirm. Tallteef.
I like how he framed it where like you owe it all to him.
Well, I will say, as a kind of part-time roadie for the show now, I started as a roadie for his band when I was 16 as well. Shout out to Jesse for allowing my parents, talking my parents into like letting me go rogue across the country for months at a time as a 16-year-old.
Yeah, seriously, this is not a joke.
That's great.
We were on like a nationwide tour, and we always had to bring like somebody to sell the merch. We used to make like thongs and shit, and like somebody had to be there to sell them to the young girls. So Trevor's parents let him come with us and go in the van and stay in every shady Motel 6 in the country when he was 16 years old.
I will say on my schedule today, the last point I have on is I normally get to go to some games. This is a tough ticket and everything like that. I thought Thursday night nobody's going to be going. All good. But the last time I came down here for a tailgate where I didn't go in the game was NFC Championship game when I am leaving over there getting picked up in a taxi while I watch Patrick Peterson running a fucking pick six back against the Vikings. I was thinking about that just now. I was like, damn, man. All right, if I'm not going in, I want to see that.
Yeah. Trevor, we love you, dude. You the man.
Thanks, Trev.
Trev would have been in line to get the ticket, but he acted like he couldn't go. So guess who slipped in on my extra ticket?
Rocky.
And he's walking
bathroom
away.
boy.
Wow. Throw beers at him.
She's going to the bathroom.
Are you going for hoagies? Oh, jeez. Are there more? I think the hoagies are tapped out.
Hoagies are gone. Burgers are gone.
T-shirts are gone.
Beers are gone.
Jesse,
We have seltzer.
real quick.
We have seltzers. 2 Robert Seltzer, and we have Kenwood still in the coolers.
Real
I haven't
quick.
had anything to eat since
I found someone here who wants to come on.
Okay.
His name is Paolo, and he's never been to an Eagles tailgate before.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he might be the only person in the parking lot in this entire place who's never been here before.
Let's get him in here.
Welcome, my man.
Paolo.
What up, dog?
All right, Paolo, right here. I love this. This is kind of stuff we live for. Paolo, get in here.
Yeah, get in
All right,
there.
Paolo, real quick. Is it Paolo?
Paolo, yeah.
Paolo, okay.
Yeah.
Paolo, the camera's over here. Just turn and speak right in that mic. What's your name and where you're from?
I'm Paolo. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Oh, hell yeah.
My man.
Yo,
Wait, where you from?
International
New
fans.
Zealand.
Okay,
You
Paolo.
know the homie that was just out there on the limb?
Okay.
The guy.
Paolo, what the hell brings you to you got the Eagles shirt.
I have,
You got to
yeah.
speak to us a little bit about how you became a fan and what brought you here, turning this way, speaking into the mic.
Well, I've been living in Philadelphia for the last 5 years, and it's the Eagles here is like a religion, so it reminds me back home because soccer is like huge in Rio. So I feel good here.
Yeah, well, he quickly picked up on the Eagles being a religion here, and I feel like it helps you, you know what I mean? You identify with the Eagles, people are like, oh, this guy's down with the Eagles. Is that how it's going for you?
Yeah, I love
Everywhere
the
you go.
Eagles, love Philadelphia, I'm here for it.
So, okay, we don't know a ton about Brazil. Can you do me a favor and
Speak
talk
for yourself,
to,
Jesse.
Meech is a Brazil expert, we didn't know this. Can you speak to the differences or similarities between Philadelphia and Rio de Janeiro and the people?
Well, I think for the sports,
similarity.
the energy is the same. It's like craziness. The
I love
stadiums are full. Like people are like wild. So it's like a lot the same.
Similar.
Very similar. Yeah.
We look the same.
It's just a different sport.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever heard of Gabriel Medina?
Medina, yeah, surf.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Very interesting to me. Very prominent surfer.
Yeah.
Over there, the surfers are like, just as
Idols.
popular as
Yeah.
the
And
soccer
they
players.
date
She's turning this into a surfing
So
episode.
they're
Surf
the top
podcast.
lines and
Yeah, what the
everything.
hell are you talking about?
Okay, so are
Paulo,
you...
who's your favorite Eagle, bro?
Hurt.
There you go. When in doubt, say
answer, good
Hurts.
answer.
When in doubt, say Hurts.
Good shit, man.
Thank you, my man.
Paolo, are you
Thank
going
you.
into the game or are you just partying?
I'm just partying.
What do you think of the tailgate vibe?
It's so much fun.
Isn't it?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
What's not to
I
love?
love to drink, I
Love
love
it.
to party, so,
All right.
and I love the Eagles.
All right, so Paolo, listen to this. We got 2 more. This is the first stop on the Birds of a Feather tailgate series. Everybody pay attention.
It's like a trilogy.
It's a trilogy. We got 2 more. We're going to do Miami, all right, the Kelly Green debut, and we're going to do Bills Mafia.
That's
And
right.
I
Kelly
need everybody
Green's
to show
second
up.
game.
Bills
And,
Mafia, we
by
need
the
some-
way, if you want to jump on a table and challenge Bills Mafia,
I'll tell you what.
We're here
I'll
for
jump off a fucking table in the Bills Mafia
okay,
tailgate.
now, Paolo, thank you, buddy. We love
Thank you.
Hey,
This
have
guy
a great
came all the way
time.
from Brazil.
Now,
Give this guy a fucking hand.
here's what I do, guys.
Jesse,
Now, hold on.
your accent with Rio de Janeiro was the best Philly
Yeah, baby.
accent on
Okay.
that ever.
But you guys know I'm a master of the segue, and I'm going to do it right here. Because if we're to have a tailgate for the Bills Mafia game, and we're going to have people jumping on tables, we may need a waiver, or we may need to make some legal considerations. And luckily,
Fuck that. Just
we
let
have
people jump.
Meech, I think a certain someone would disagree with you. And I want to say, from the start, there's been one law firm that has supported the City Pigeons podcast.
Oh, baby.
And you can see their flag flying right here, folks. The Goodhart firm, the #1 personal injury firm in America that you want to turn to for any injury matter. So at this point,
story.
I want to get some expert counsel on what we can and can't do when it comes time to have people jump on tables at the Bills Mafia tailgate, and I'm going to turn it over to Mark Goodhart himself, Esquire. Go, buddy.
It's very simple. Don't do what you're doing right now. Don't encourage people to do it, and then don't allow them to do it. And the waiver they sign is not worth very much.
That's it. So we can't do it.
I object.
Meech objects. All right.
We'll
Let
find a
people
way
jump.
with City Pigeons. That's all I can
Well,
say.
Mark, as a incredibly talented attorney, I'm asking you to do some research. I guarantee you there are cases, by the way, of people jumping on tables in Buffalo that sued. I want you to find the loopholes.
I have a good idea.
Yeah,
We
speaking
should
of
get a
Buffalo,
Bills fan
third-party
to do
jerseys,
it,
what the hell is
and
Josh
then they'll
Allen
file a
doing walking through the
lawsuit in
parking lot over
Philly,
there?
and then they'll tell the jury, I'm a Bills fan, and I jumped on a table in the parking lot, and
That'll be it.
we're good.
That'll be it.
All right.
Nice.
Well, can you get on
Say less.
LexisNexis, though, and look for some applicable cases?
I'll do my best. I'll be here
Thank
for
you.
the Bills
now,
game.
Rock, you had something to say that relates to the Bills randomly?
There was a guy that's walking through the parking lot in a Bills jersey, a Josh Allen jersey. Didn't they just lose?
Yeah, and Josh Allen was terrible. We call that, what do we call that? Third-party
ridiculousness?
participation.
See,
don't know.
I was going to say a prick.
Even
Asshole.
easier.
What else we got?
Even
Both
easier.
accurate.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
why don't
is
we-
there anybody else in the
we got.
crowd?
Hold on, we got Keith. We're going to bring up an OG Pigeons fan on here to talk about how he got involved with the Pigeons, what he does, who he is.
A
Keith,
normal
let's do
caller.
that. Keith, come
Come
in.
on up, Keith.
Go talk.
Trev, you can turn
Grab
that.
one of them mics over
Go
there.
ahead. All right, Mark, Keith's going to come on.
Mark
All
looks
right,
my bad,
confused.
Keith.
Mark looks very
I just want to
confused.
say, this is one of our guys, Keith. I'm gonna give you I'll reach over and give you the. How you doing? Keith is down for that action. He's always there when we need him, and he has a great Twitter
He's
handle.
literally always there when you need him because he drove me home Sunday night after I had a little too much to drink.
In a torrential downpour.
Beautiful. Okay, but the thing that I love about you, Keith, is that your Twitter handle is a normal caller. And I think I know what that means, but I'd love for you to explain it.
Okay.
Lean right into that
So
thing.
I think a lot of people that are Sixers fans probably know what that means.
Yeah.
But one of the best nights on Twitter ever was when we found out that our GM had burner accounts.
Yep.
You know, and one of his, probably his best tweet was when they were roasting him for how big his collar was. And his reply was, find a new slant. That's a normal collar. So,
Nice.
you know,
Nice.
That is so good.
Yeah,
Keith,
go with it.
what I want to know is how did you find out about City Pigeons? How'd you get involved? You you were at the Coop, right? So you were an OG fan. How'd you hear about the City Pigeons at first?
Through Fink, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
that mother.
And by the way,
guy who's
this
not
is
here?
where Fink is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But he's not going to make it, is he? We held out hope.
Yeah,
I love
apparently
that.
there was a bad
I'm a big fan
accident
of the creative handle. You got to turn that back. I'm a big fan of the creative handle.
Whoa.
Because I like a boomer got into like social media and just made my handle like my name. And that's not cool, is it, Keith?
Well, listen, you got in early enough to where you could get your name. I think most people, the names are
Makes
gone,
sense.
right?
Now, you might hear those fireworks popping off in the background, which means it's time to get hyped for this game.
That's right.
And you know what, Keith, what we're all about, as you know, is bringing the people together to get excited about these kind of Philadelphia situations.
That's right.
What have you noticed as you looked out across this crowd tonight? Do you think people are ready?
I think people were ready. It could be
He
a little
hesitated.
bit. It's a little bit tame. We need to.
I mean, if you're
pick it up a
looking
notch.
juice-wise, this is probably the worst fucking parking lot crowd I've ever seen in an Eagles game. But it's no fault of the people here. They're great. It's everyone's stuck in traffic from that overturned tractor trailer on 95. It literally is taking. That's why Fink's not here. He should have been here at 4 o'clock. He's been stuck in traffic for 2.5 hours.
I just want to say, whoever was the guy driving the overturned tractor trailer, you ruined the vibe at the parking lot. You ruined everything for us, okay?
Between him and that guy that overturned the gasoline truck and blew up Cotman Ave exit for 5 months, I hate both of you guys. Just if you're driving a tractor trailer, learn how to fucking drive, guys.
And semis are too dangerous. They shouldn't be on the road anyway. Let's be honest. It's total bullshit. So what if it would cripple the economy? Anyway.
Whatever.
Okay. So,
Keith, I'm curious. What do City Pigeons fans do during the day? Like, what's your day job? What do you do, man?
My day job?
Yeah.
I manage an auto parts store.
You manage an auto parts store. Beautiful. Where?
In Ambler.
Where?
Ambler.
So if I need a muffler, I know who to come talk to. If I need a muffler, I know who to come talk to.
That's right. I got you.
Sweet.
Yeah, everybody needs a guy. Sounds like you're the guy, Keith. We love you. All right, Keith, normal collar. We love you, buddy.
Thanks, my man.
Keep showing up.
Thanks for following us, man.
Yeah, and we got a lot of love for anybody who's paying attention to what we're doing. You know, we're out here trying to give you guys, beer and food, and just come out and support, hang out. If you can like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, that'd be great. And we'll just keep cooking it up, baby.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, now
it's 7 o'clock, right? So there's a thing where they want us to all be in the seats by 8 o'clock.
I'm glad you brought that up because
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
For the laser light show?
Yeah, I feel like also on that note, Meech, did you see the Rise thing?
No, but listen, explain it to because I really don't know what's going on. So explain what the deal is with the.
To be honest, I don't know either. All I know is I got a message and I saw it online. The Eagles would like you to be in your seat by 8 o'clock because they're going to do something on your phone where it lights up. And the funny thing is, last summer I went to a Coldplay show with my wife. It's a very easy show to go to. And they gave you this wristband and they did this wild thing where everything lights up. And when they said they were going to do this, I was like, this is not a Coldplay show. This is an Eagles game.
They did that at Taylor Swift, too.
Yeah, why are we doing this? I don't
What if
understand.
it's really cool what they do? Because it's not a wristband, it's your phone. So what if everybody holding their phone up makes this cool picture of a
what are
couple
the
middle
odds?
fingers to
You've been in there. What are the odds that at the same
It's
time
definitely
everyone
up.
in there can get on the app and that it works? 0.
Right.
I feel like we always have been good about creating organic stuff.
All right, there goes one of
Fly,
our guys
Eagles,
right
fly.
here. Look at this
Go
guy.
Birds.
Look at this guy.
Kyle.
Yo, Kyle, come on up here, man. Say.
Kyle Pagan is here, folks. He's too big for us. He's too big for us.
He's big time in us.
Come on,
He's big
Kyle.
time in us.
I can see Kyle Pagan. He's wearing
MVP of the Pigeons basketball squad, by
Kyle
the way.
Pagan stopped by. I just want to put this on the record. Kyle Pagan stopped by to get a beer,
Crossing
but then he had to go.
Crossing
He's
Broad,
wearing a
Kyle Pagan.
Jetrosexual
And he
shirt.
left.
Kyle, just come into the frame and give me a high five at least. Yeah, baby.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, dude. Look at this shirt. Jetrosexual.
Thank you.
Look, this guy keeps it real. Say what's up to the couple hundred people that are watching. Go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Follow City Pigeons.
Yeah, baby.
Couple
Kyle
100,000.
Pagan.
Follow Crossing
We
Broad.
love him.
Follow City Pigeons.
That's not sweat. That's just Kenwood beer.
I love you, buddy. Yeah, did I stutter? I meant a couple 100,000. All right, where were we? I forgot. Oh, we're talking the light show. Yeah, total bullshit. And so separately, shit.
What is this
oh
wind
boy, we got a
scenario?
guys.
What is going on
Is this
here?
Hurricane Lee coming through?
Yeah, we're good.
Are we good?
We're good.
We're good. I just feel like we came up with such good stuff. Fly Eagles Fly, Go Birds, it was very organic. And then I saw this video that was like, it's time to rise. And like so many other teams have used the like all rise or rise up. And I'm like, why can't we just stay with stuff that's us? Why are we expanding? And the Eagles, to their credit, their marketing team has done a fantastic job. And I just don't like that they're branching out into some stuff that doesn't feel like us.
Like it's a Philly thing?
Well, it's a Philly thing was on the edge.
That's over
that was weak as hell.
See, I think there's a lot of older gentlemen and ladies go to the Eagles games. It's a generational thing. They've had season tickets since 1965. They're not whipping their phones out. They don't give a shit about this.
They're so mad they can't get paper tickets.
Yeah, I think they. What do you
I
mean?
want paper
I'm mad
tickets.
about that.
I want paper tickets.
So I think they're going to be disappointed by the crowd participation of this because number one, it's hard to get in your seat at 25 minutes before the game. They want you in your seat. It's not going to happen. Most of the people will be out in the concourse trying to get into the stadium.
We're definitely not getting in there.
You're not getting in there.
You know what I'm going to be doing, Meech? I'm going to be pulling wire.
So I think it'll be a failed experiment, and my guess is they'll never do it again.
All right. Well,
cool story.
I just thought we were.
So I got the birds. 24 E-A-G-L-E-S
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fink has arrived. Fink, get in here quick. We have a few minutes left. Get him in here.
Get here, have a seat.
Hey guys, I was in the bathroom.
Hey, Fink.
Zipper stuck.
Listen, everybody was piling on you. Listen, everybody was piling on you for not being here, but I said you brought the hoagies.
I was down here early. Have you guys not seen what's going on with I-95 today?
It's a joke
that's outrageous.
I mean, imagine if you had.
I defended you. I talked about
thank
it.
you.
But how would you feel if you turned over a hoagie truck?
For real.
You know what?
What if the minivan flipped?
I would be upset that I ruined everyone's day. Like that driver ruined my day.
Okay.
And I think we got to call up Josh Shapiro in 595.
Who's worse, that guy or the Cotman Ave truck crashing guy? I got to go Cotman Ave because that shut down for a few months. But this sucks because it was
worse than 95.
Yeah.
This was worse than 95 shut down. 2 hours to get down here?
Crazy.
It's outrageous.
Oh, shit. And behind us, wait, while we're on, we got Alex FC. Hold up.
A-Best Swag.
A-Best Swag right here. Yo, say what's up.
What up, what up?
Go Birds.
Do it.
Let's go. Man, okay, so we were going to wrap this thing up, and all the celebrities are coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, we are.
You know what? The celebrities show up late, man. They show up like fashionably
they
late.
just dip in, say hi, and leave.
I like that Rock one with the jersey I suggested on Instagram.
Yeah,
I said Michael.
I had to.
I said Michael.
Hey guys, I've got Julie here. Julie, come on
let's
up.
get her in.
Julie.
What's up,
Help her
Julie?
with the mic.
Why is my niece
All right, hold on.
Real quick, Julie, you walked up, you said, "What's going on here?" And I told you. And what was your reaction?
I was like, no way, I love that.
Do you love it?
I seen the Dob behind us. That's another.
You love the City Pigeons Podcast, or you love that?
Do it.
You do not have to wait.
Julie, the beverage is here for everyone. Mark, just be careful. We cannot have the City Pigeons boombox taken out.
My prediction is
Oh shit! We got a City Pigeons alum right here. Let's go. The best man. Wait, I need you. Hey, can you say best podcast in the city again?
Yo, best podcast in the city is what?
Yeah, City Pigeons, baby. He said it last year. He said it again.
Best
Our
shoe
boy
store
Brian
in the
Dobb.
city.
So 2 years running with Brian and Dobbs.
Yeah, Brian and Dobbs, best
Look at
podcast
us.
city. Lap
Look
Set
at
a
us.
Hammer, hit him up. All right, well, guys, I feel like we got to get in this.
Yeah.
We've had a good time doing this, but all these people are here. It's the climactic moment. We got to get off the microphone. We got to get our minds right for the game. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody who came down here, made this one.
Shout out everybody.
Yo, we love you. We love you. Let's go. Hey,
One love.
Hey, go Birds. Let's end this the only way we know how.
Hold on. Sorry, I would only stop you for one person. Devin Caney, let's go.
Who is that?
Oh shit!
Hey,
Deb,
Devin.
what's up?
My name's Eric. How you
Deb.
doing?
Hey,
Hi, Eric.
Deb, you were holding it down this morning on Fox.
Yeah, I was. Well, I was trying.
It's not easy with Mike Jarrett, right? You got to go back and forth with that guy.
No, he's a pro. He makes it easy.
I bet.
And that feels like it was 3 days ago. This has been the longest day of my life, and I
That's
can't
what
believe I'm
happens when you
still
spend a
awake.
lot of time with Fink, though.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what happens when he makes you like 3 hours late to his own tailgate.
Well, he delivered the hoagies first, so you got to give him credit for that.
95? Like, do you guys see what's going on?
Dev, I figured that tweet, that Kyle Brandt tweet you retweeted today was your way of saying, don't ask me to come on City Pigeons anymore. Like,
I didn't know that. Anyone saw
I'm just
that.
teasing.
All right, Deb, real
You
quick.
guys don't count.
Listen, because you're an expert and we are just amateurs, we need to get a feel for the game from you. You want to throw a prediction? Feel free. Let's go.
Okay, so I do think that unfortunately there's going to be a much more stressful Vikings game than we had last season.
I like you
think it's
keeping
going to
it
be
real.
closer. I think it's going to be high scoring because both these offenses are very potent. So I'm going with 34-28 Eagles.
34-28 Eagles.
I like it.
Beautiful. I realized we didn't do predictions. Do we need to do predictions?
No, because this will air after the game, so no one's going to give a shit or care.
I predict whatever happens.
Let me show you this for the people that are here who might want to put a bet in later. Last year at this time, Devontae Smith had 0 catches in week 1, and I think I bet $500 on him in week 2 that he would have over 3.5 catches. Well, Dallas Goedert's doing the same shit. They're going to go early and often to Goddard just because he had 0 in week 1. So whatever his over in receptions is, just take that.
All right.
Free money.
And there you have it. And before we wrap it up, we did have our buddy Alex from A-Best Swag come on, so that's perfect. You know, that's a sponsor read right there. But let's hit up one. You know, there are a few people who make this thing happen, and our boys over at JBMP. No, not you. JBMP. They jumped on it. Mark, tell the people about JBMP real quick.
Everyone, this is maybe the most important thing you'll hear all night. If you do not have a ticket for tonight's game, and you're looking for a home, and you need to rent a home, if you need to sell a home, if you need to buy a home, JBMP Real Estate. If you need your home managed, if you need all the stuff cleaned up and new tenants in there paying top rent, JBMP Real Estate out of Fishtown, 1133 Columbia Avenue in Fishtown. They are the best. They will do it right. I see John out there in the crowd. Thank you for supporting us. And tonight's JBMP weather forecast for game time at kickoff, it will be 64 degrees.
Perfect.
Actually, it might be 74 degrees, but there's going to be a slight breeze. The wind chill will be 64 degrees, and it's going to get down to 55.
All
so
right.
bring in your long sleeve.
All right, weather's perfect. Eagles are 1-0. You know we're going this year. This is the time right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Thank you for checking us out. Have fun at the game. Go Birds!
Go Birds.
Go Birds.